Second half underway here. It's Annie pushing up to Georgie. Georgie to Isabella. Her pass back to Georgie just gets by her. That was a pretty quick halftime. And then it was a quick restart. I mean, not quite ready. I did get my watch to start, so I know at least generally what the timing is. We played pretty much a full 40 minutes. They did just stop it after MTA 05 got their goal. I think these are back to the same starting lineups. I'll put the scoreboard back here. There were a lot of exhortations from the 05 coach at halftime, and I don't know if you guys can hear him even throughout here. I've got a pretty good picture of how his general mood is with their first half of play. But needless to say, I think the 05 team is going to come out pretty motivated here in the second half. That's Benny on the throw-in. This is going to be a throw-in for Dark, the 05s. It's Benny defending, far sideline. Back to the midfield for the 05s. They switch, and he's able to get a body on it. Annie in a foot race. So we throw in for Dark. It's Allison giving chase. It's a dangerous ball there. Now we got Stella in goal, so it's Stella's first time touching the ball here in the second half. She does a left-footed punt. Isabella's first two. AJ has time and space. She feeds it back to Savannah. That's AJ turning. Tried to find Ashlyn, but it comes on the foot of Isabella. Isabella feeds Jillian by her, but the pursuit of Jillian causes a throw-in for White, a quick one. Jillian to Isabella. Isabella turns, leaves the ball for Jillian. Jillian centering. Some good ball combination there. Here comes Benny. Well defended. Let's push forward by 05. There's the 05s in the midfield. They try to push it forward, but Benny steps up with a header in the meantime. Savannah's giving chase. I think that's going to be a throw-in for White, and it is. This is Benny on the throw-in. Isabella battling. Shot over the net. Well defended on that throw-in. We're able to get a little bit of space and blast it from about 25 yards out over the head of goaltender Stella. Stella sets up for a goal kick. Ball's up. AJ. 05 comes out of that one. Here comes 05 turning. Feeding on the right side, centering. Dangerous ball off the post. That was a good centering attempt. It, I think, even went off the shoulder of the 05 player, but went right off the post. Still on the clear. Push forward by 05s. They switch the field. I think that's going to go out of bounds and lead to a goal kick for 06s. There's a lot of calls to not let them out, and the 05s have done a pretty good job at keeping the 06s in their own end here in the start of the second half. Here comes Stella's boot. In the middle, 3 midfielders battling for it. Still loose. 05s have it. They feed the right side. Go down to the touchline. Oh, well defended there by Allison. There's Jillian back, but the 05s have it. There's a spring in the step of the 05s to start the second half. They reverse field. This is Annie defending. Could be a shot coming, goes high and wide. Goal kick coming up for Stella. Seven minutes into this second half. That was the 05's first 2, but there is a throw-in. Here comes Izzy battling. 05s have the ball. They get it back to their defense. Set upfield. That's Allison defending. Allison comes out with it. Allison to Ashlyn. Ashlyn to Benny. Benny pushes it up to Jillian, but it's going to be a throw-in here for Dark. There's a turnover that's leading to 05 having an opportunity. Allison steps forward. It's off the foot of the 06 player. Here's Isabella. Isabella finds AJ. AJ back to Ashlyn. Ashlyn pushes it to Benny. Benny going on the left side. Gets it across the midfield line. Gets by everyone though, so 05s are able to retain possession. There's Benny battling there. That'll hopefully help. I can tell that it's sort of bouncing around a little bit. I just loosened something, so hopefully that helps the image picture quality. Isabella with a good interception there. Here's Annie. That probably would have been a foul on the 05 girls. She hit Annie's feet, but Ashlyn retains it. Here comes the 05s. They feed left side. This could be a dangerous ball here. It's a shot from the outside on the left. Good save there by Stella. Felt we were standing around a little bit there on defense. I don't like that we're unable to really get it past the half field line. That ball gets past half field to Jillian. Jillian tried to find Georgie. This is Isabella. She is able to get it to Georgie. Headed out of there. Here's Isabella. Her shot defended. 05's clear. Couple bounces. Here's AJ. AJ splits the defense. Or splits the midfield. Keeper comes out to get her hand on that ball. Big boot there by Jordan, the 05 keeper, takes a bounce. Annie battling there. Allison comes up with it. Allison's able to push it forward to Georgie. Georgie's well defended. Sent across the field, but Benny steps in front of it. 05s try the right side, and then Benny Shields, I think she got the goal kick. That was pretty aggressive play there from the 05 attacker. From Stella on this kick. Big left foot on it. Ashland's going to be battling there. Ashland comes out with it. Here's Izzy. She tried to find her midfielders, but gets by them. Annie's able to push it to Ashland. Ashland to Benny. Benny to Isabella. Here's Isabella. She is able to get the ball to Georgie. Good pass there. Here comes Georgie. Georgie centering attempt. Defended. 05's with it. That looked like kind of an innocent clearing, but got by everyone, is well placed. This is Benny giving chase. There's an 05 player there. She slides. 05 with it. Watch that shot. Shot hits traffic. Annie with it. Annie looking for Georgie, but that's going to drift out of bounds. Throw in here for Dark. Georgie tried to get it out, but hit off of AJ. Throwing coming up for Blue. That goes off of Isabella. That's going to be a corner kick coming up for the 05s. Everyone comes forward for them. Ball's up. Header just ends up at the top of the net. Good opportunity there for the 05s. Well-placed corner kick. Here comes Stella. She's trying to feed the right side of the field to Georgie. Georgie's able to get a turn on the player. Here she comes up this sideline right in front of the camera. Georgie trying to feed Izzy, but intercepted. AJ there. She's able to get it to Izzy. Back to AJ. Well defended. Georgie left it there for Annie. 05 kicks it out, so it'll be a throw-in for Annie. She gets it down the line to Izzy. Here's Izzy. Centering attempt. Jillian came rushing in there, but goalkeeper Jordan's able to step in front of it. Big boot from her. Off the shoulder of the 05 player, pushes it forward. Annie feeds it back to Savannah. Here's AJ to Annie. Annie to Georgie. Georgie to AJ. It's going to be a Blue throw-in. Self-refereeing. I couldn't actually tell if it went across the line or not, but Blue thinks it did. Throwing down the line for them. Here's Izzy. Izzy to AJ, good pass there. AJ cross to Jillian. Oh, Jillian is taken down there. Ashland defending. Allison's is able to clear it to Annie. It's going to be a throw-in for Blue right in front of us. The white 06s have done a good job of taking on the barrage of pressure in that first 5-6 minutes. Get some pressure of their own, but here comes the 06s stepped in front there by Allison. You just tell that there was a big push to start that second half to get the equalizer by 05s, but nothing is gotten by goalkeeper Stella so far. That was a shot from the outside. finds Stella's hands. Her punt. Isabella pushes it forward to Izzy. Won by 05 in the midfield. This could be a dangerous play here coming up the left side. Annie defending. Centering. Isabella clears it out to Georgie. Here's Georgie on the counterattack. Georgie to Izzy, good ball there. Comes Izzy. Lets her attackers catch up. AJ's shot hits traffic. Izzy's shot, centering attempt, is held by goaltender Jordan. Got the 17 mark of the second half. Her big boot. Takes a big bounce. This could be dangerous. Stella's able to get there first. Well done there by Stella. Here's a throw to Annie. Annie to AJ. AJ's got time and space. AJ back to Annie. This is going to go out of bounds, throw in for Blue. Throwing down the line. Allison defending. Allison's able to come out with it. She kicks it forward. This is Izzy. Izzy heads it over the defender. Now she's trying to find Georgie. Georgie sprinting down that right side. I thought it's going to be a shield all the way down to a goal kick. Well done there by the 05 defender. Goal kick coming up for them. There's a kick. Bounces. Savannah keeps it in the air. Here comes Allison. Oh, that bounced by her momentarily. Allison's in a foot race. 14 puts on the brakes, turns, finds it in the middle. It's a dangerous position. Still dangerous. Left foot goes wide. About 25 yards out. I think the second half, the 05s have definitely had more opportunities than the first half. I mean, the first half, in a lot of ways, was dominated by the 06s. They just had far more opportunities, far more scoring chances. They led it 2-1. They were leading it 2-0 for much of the time until they scored at the end of that first half. This is a good combination. That was Jillian to Isabella. Isabella leads it for Izzy. This is, boy, that could have been a foul of some sort on Izzy, but 05s come out with it. Still not cleared out, though. This is going to be a throw-in for the 06s on that far sideline. I know I can zoom in. I don't know if that helps a ton, but then I'm afraid I'll forget to bring it back. That's Benny on the throw-in. She gets it to Izzy. Cleared out of there by the 05s. Savannah battling there. Allison steps in front there. It's Ashland in the midfield. Oh, Allison just shoved the girl. They called a foul on that one. First foul of the game, committed by Allison. Kind of saw her right shoulder. She kind of looked like she was playing a linebacker, getting the girl to the ground. Free kick for the 05s. They're going to take advantage of this for switches. I think on both sides. According to my watch, we're in the 20th minute. Free kick for the 05s. 06 players are figuring out who they're going to cover here. Set up a line. And here comes the kick. It's up. Gets over Allison, over Savannah. This is dangerous. Kicked wide. Stella's got a little bit of a run to go track that one down. Who says goalies don't have to work hard? There's Stella on the goal kick. This is Lauren. Lauren's got someone on her. She finds Ashlyn. Ashlyn back to Stella. Stella to Benny. Really trying to lock us in here. That's G defending. Forces the play back to the line. Here comes the 05s on the left side in the midfield. Lauren defending. They get back. Ari's giving chase there. Pushed up the right side. Now the 06 coach is becoming a little bit more vocal. This is Grace. She was trying to feed it to Lauren, but goalkeeper Jordan steps in front of it. We have a big punt coming up here. Takes a bounce. Allison puts a head on it. Those 06s have it. Sorry, 05s have it. They go back to their back line. Allison steps in front of that one. Ari gives chase. Ari probably followed her. They're calling a foul there on Ari. Free kick coming up for Dark. So another one of those dangerous areas. Here comes the kick. That's dangerous. Gets right by the left foot of the player, and second attempt down that line. Benny gets a head on it. So battling in the corner, she's able to get it up to Grace. Grace, Isabella with a head of steam here. Here's Isabella with steam coming out on the left side. Isabella on the counter. She still has it. Gets by. Shot. Good run there by Isabella. "24 minutes in. Big punt there. Big bounce. Ashlyn gets a head on it. 05 has a head on it. Isabella battling there in the middle. Squirts free to Ari. Ari to Grace. Let's try to keep it in this end for a little bit here. That's Grace on a good run. Down the end line. Her centering attempt. Goalkeeper steps in front of that one. Punt not as far as some of the other ones. Still takes a big bounce. 05 with it. There's Jane defending. Good job by her. Gets a turnover to Allison. Here comes Allison, pushes it to Ari. Here comes Ari. She turns with speed. Ari at the 35-yard box. She feeds it to Lauren. Just gets by her. I think that's still going to be a throw-in. I don't think that was on the other end of the flag. So throw-in deep in the blue zone. That one's off of Lauren again. It's going to stay down here for a throw-in. Push down the line. This is Jane defending. That one was off of blue and should be a white throw-in. Jane will take it. Jane gets it to Lauren. Off the header. Here comes Isabella. Isabella feeds Benny. It's our best sustained pressure we've had in the second half on this side. That was Benny finding Grace. Good try there. That Grace's centering attempt. Goes up and into the dome siding, so it's going to be a goal kick here for the 05s. Another strong kick. Takes a bounce. Isabella gets a head on it. Gets by Gabby. That was kicked down. This is going to cause a foot race for Allison and the 05 player. It's 05 in the corner. There's going to be a throw-in for Blue, and it is. It's a good, strong throw-in. Header, still dangerous, still loose. Kick there, right on Stella. Good save there for Stella. That was a dangerous ball. I don't know how she got that free for that quality of a kick. She ended up putting it right on Stella, who made a great save. Here's Ashlyn. Well played there, back to Allison. Allison to Jane. Jane to Isabella. Isabella to Gabby. Good pass there. Gabby pushes it up to Grace. Good job here. Here's Grace. Dangerous for 06. Oh, well defended in the way end. Here's Gabby. Gets by her. Some back-to-back action here. It's a good step there from Benny. The 05's on the far sidelines. Allison steps in front of it. Allison gets it back to her defensive line mate, Benny. Benny to Jane. Jane's got a ton of space down there. Jane's going to take that space, move it up. Good job there by Jane. She gets it to Ari, but well defended. Back to Jane. Jane to Gabby. Gabby over to Grace. Grace tried to find Gabby, but defender gets in front of that one. Here comes 05's on the counter. Defended there by Savannah. Defended by Isabella. Pushed wide. I think that's going to go beyond the goal line and out. Goal kick coming up here for Stella. According to my watch, we're in the 29th minute here of the second half. Big boot there from Stella. Gabby's first two. Here's Gabby. Tried to feed Isabella, but hits traffic. Here comes Grace. Good job there by Grace. So fake like she was going to pass it. She's going down that far sideline. Grace centering attempt goes off the body of an 05 player, leading to a throw-in for White, deep near that corner kick flag. Here's Grace. She's going to take that throw-in. I think this is going to be a dark throw if it went off of Benny. Benny's saying it didn't go off of her. And eventually 05 protested enough that they got the throw-in. No referees here. Self-refereed. Throwing, I don't know if it ever made it into the field of play, but it's going to be a throw-in now for White. That's Benny. Isabella. Ooh, Isabella gets tripped. Probably would have been a call. Two high school teammates. That was Ashley Turk who tripped Isabella Engel. Throw in for 05s. Push forward. Here comes Allison first to it. She's going to find Benny. Benny kicks it up that sideline. There's Gabby. Good play there by her. Grace. Lauren gives chase. There's G to Ari. Ari, good ball there to Grace. Forces Jordan off her line. Centering attempt is booted away, but good movement there from the 06s. Throw in here, the left sideline. Benny's taking her time getting there. There's a fair level of intensity here. I know it's obviously a scrimmage, but it's a scrimmage against two ECNL teams and really tight. Curls are going hard. It's a throw-in for Dark. Coach for 05 has been much less vocal this second half. Probably means he's happier with what he's seeing on the field. That's a throw-in. Gabby intercepts. He won't be happy with that play. Here comes 05. This is Lauren giving chase. Tried to feed it down the line. I think that's going to get out, and it will. Throw in here for White, deep in our own zone. Isabella. Back to Jane. This is Ari battling there. Ashlyn, good defense there. Ashlyn with it now. She finds Benny. Benny to Grace. It's a good job there by Savannah stepping up. Savannah gets it to Grace. Grace with that strong left. Tried to feed it to Lauren. Header by 05. That's G. Grace over there. 05 switches the field. This is Allison stepping in front of this one. Here comes 05 right in front of me on this left side. Good switch there. Long ball. Benny is able to get her body on it. Kicks it forward to Grace. Grace wins that one. Oh, now Grace goes down. That's the coach said no, or said that was going to be a foul. I think that is going to be a foul. So free kick coming up here from the for the 06s. I think that's their first free kick of this scrimmage without referees. Grace is the one who's going to take this one. Just on the other side of the midfield line. Her kick sent in. 05s are able to be first too. Jane, good job stepping up there. That's Allison. Allison feeds Gabby. Isabella tried to get that one to Lauren, but goes off of the foot of a defender. Here comes Jane. Jane back to Lauren. Good combination here. Lauren centering, gets by Jane. Grace on that line. Her centering attempt is held by the goalkeeper, Jordan. Final 5 minutes or so, 5 or 6 minutes here. Jordan's big kick. Isabella gets it out of the air, but the 05s are able to control it. They're going to feed that left line. Good job of stepping up there in Jane and putting pressure on. This clearing attempt is going to lead to a throw-in for Dark. It was manager Jill Mulcahy was showing off her good footwork on that one. They go down the line right in front of us. Good back heel play, pass. Still the 05s with it. Jane defending. Passes them to get all the way back to the goalkeeper. Big kick coming up here. Jane gets a head on it. Isabella gets a head on it, pushes it forward to Gabby. Good battle there. Here's Ari. Springs free. Ari's able to get it to Lauren. Here come the 05s, feeding it down their right side. Benny, well defended. Gabby's going to come out with it. Here comes Isabella. Here comes Isabella. She feeds Lauren. Lauren down that right side. Centering attempt. Saved by Jordan. I'm at the 36-minute mark now. Big boot here from Jordan. Ashlyn's good. Got a foot on it first. Here comes attacker for 05 in the final minutes here. Gets by Allison. Feeds it across the field. Strong left there. Shot saved by Stella. Big kick. No bounce on that one. Gabby gets it. Gabby pushes it up to Grace. Grace to Ari. Good ball there. Here comes Ari. She finds it. Oh, tried to feed it back to Grace, but intercepted by 05. But Benny's got it. She's got some time. Feeds it into the box. Gets past the head of Isabella. There's Jane. Big shot. Jordan's able to get that one. Coaches looking at their watches. Big bounce. Header by an 05. Header by Ashlyn. Allison to Jane. Here's Isabella. Isabella finds Gabby. Gabby to Grace. There's Gabby. Gabby to Isabella. She's got a little bit of space here. She's able to stop, get a left-footed shot, hits traffic, pushed forward by the 05s. Oh, good step there by Ashlyn. Ari with it. Ball's in the air, big bounce. Settled by 05, right in front of us. There's Allison. I know I'm in a zoom, but I'm trying to get out of it in a second here. D to D for the 05s. There's Grace who stepped in front of that nicely. Ari finds, just gets by the foot of Isabella. She was calling for it there in the top of the slot. Benny to Grace. Good effort here in the end. I think I said earlier it would be great to get some zone time here in the second half, and the last 5 or 10 minutes have been really controlled by the 06s. 05 is able to get it out. Oh, until Allison stepped in front of that one nicely. Allison feeds Lauren. I'm at the 39-minute mark. Coaches just said last part of the game. It's a big boot by Jordan. Picked out of the air by the 05s. That centering attempt. Benny's giving chase. It's still dangerous here in the area. Ashlyn defending Gabby. Tried to push it to Grace, but intercepted. That was a centering attempt off of Grace defending, leading to a corner kick. Everyone moves forward for blue. Shot comes in. Isabella gets a body on it. Clearing attempt, not all the way out. That gets it all the way out. Well done by Gabby. They just called time. So that should be it. I think that ended it. Well played scrimmage. Hope you guys enjoyed the telecast. See everyone at another